Some say to hate them later, but these bitches hate me now. Shoot these hoes off their thrones, bitch, I'm coming for your crown. Says salute me, little bitch, when I'm rolling through your towns. This that big bully shit, come through and burn the city down. Aye.
Get the people what they came to see. Sometimes get some questions answered. The people got questions. Okay, we got questions, so we need answers.
Literally asking for a
How much time y'all been here?
I don't do money on the I just give them
I got cameras on here. No, we can still talk. I just want you to watch what you say. Next, you like my daughter? Thank you, baby.
Hi. Hello, Mr. Stockbroker.
Hi.
Oh.
How's everybody doing?
I'm fine.
Yourself?
Are y'all ready? Jake, you ready? I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Baby, listen, I'm gonna sit down. If you hear something pop, just don't say nothing. Listen, if you hear,
Are you ready? Because I got a lot of questions.
Oh, his mama, he got a lot of questions.
Mama. All right. I'm ready. Okay. I'm just making
Come on,
sure.
baby.
I'm just making sure. Hi.
Hey, bro.
Hi. How's everybody doing?
Good, I'm good.
I'm good. Y'all ready for tonight?
I am. I'm ready to get some troops and some facts.
Oh, so you think it's more troops or more facts? Or
I'm
I'm sorry. Do you think it's more troops or more lies?
With this group, they gonna say truth and facts. You gotta decipher which one is the lie. They
Oh,
gonna say
that's-
everything is truth and facts with this group.
Oh, okay.
I'm just happy to be here.
You just have to be here? Okay, well, I'm gonna see y'all out there. Y'all look nice. Thank
You look fabulous.
Thank you. Let me put my shoes on. Knock, knock. Oh, shit. Oh, the camera gonna. Oh, wait. Let me put my phone. What's going on? Excited to have you. I'm excited to be here. Are y'all like, how y'all feeling?
I'm feeling amazing.
I know you feel, you know what? It's you. You gotta watch it. All right, well, I'm gonna see y'all out there. You look real pretty. You too. All right. All right, it's gonna be fun.
Good evening and welcome to On the Rise Houston Season 2 Reunion, brought to you by the all-new Hamburger Mary. Now, I am your host, Team Jamar, and this season it was a lot of highs with a lot of lows, so we're going to get right into it. Let's introduce the cast. Hi, Jaden.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
It's nice to see you. I like your suit.
Thank you. You know.
And you got your crown on.
I do.
Adrian, hi.
Well, hello.
How are you?
I'm here.
You look nice.
I'm in attendance.
Oh, well, welcome. Thank you
Yes.
for being here.
Thank you. Can I get 5 points for that, please?
Yes, you can. Gee, hi. Well, welcome. So nice to see you. Hi, Reggie. Hi, how are you?
There you go.
That's the favorite.
Favorite. Okay, well, it's nice to see you too.
Thank you for being here.
No problem. Now, is it Pretty Rico or Pretty Key? Which one is it?
All the above.
Bad. Oh. Well, hi, bad bitch. Hi. Welcome. So nice to see you. Thank you. It's always nice to see me. Trap Carter. Hi.
What's up?
How are you? Well, thank you for being here. Jeremiah. Thank you for showing up. Happy to be here. We're happy to have you. And Dex, Dex, are you here?
Dex.
Dex, hello.
Is that a dinosaur? It's the new dinosaur.
Hi.
Did you say wrong? Get the hell that wrong.
All right.
That was cute.
Dex, well, welcome to the show, Dex.
Just stay your ass up the whole time.
You know, you're not gonna just
Oh, okay.
I apologize for signing short, but you know.
Oh, There it is.
I know that's right, bitch.
Okay. Okay, so this season, we didn't see a lot of this person, and I just really want to know, like, Jeremiah, where were you at the whole season? Like, I always see you like 1.5 times.
You're 1.5. I had other shit.
Oh, wow, there was.
I had other stuff.
Okay, do you want to share?
I mean, what can be said out loud? I was just doing some things career-wise.
Okay.
Trying to get myself together, do some things I need to do.
Good. Good for you. Well, we're glad to have you here at the reunion. Let us know if you've got any questions, okay?
I'm just happy to be here.
Okay. My next question is for Dex, but I don't know if it's coming out or not.
I'm over right here working for my sponsor.
What you change your outfits?
Don't put up question.
All right, so we're gonna jump right in. So Pretty Key, Pretty Rico, bad bitch, mother of the Pakistani Indian tribe, Indian princess. Hi. So episode 2, I saw myself as a cypher, and you were there. Trap Party was there. You had made a comment. It was like, you're not a battle rapper. You are a rapper. Do you want to elaborate on what you meant by that comment?
It's my first cipher, so it's like I don't really know how to. I'm not a battle rapper, but I'm a rapper. Does that make sense?
You've been performing, so you've been performing.
Well, I just meant like, you know, like I'm not a New York bitch thing, you know, like freestyle rap. You know, I can rap, it's not a thing, but I just meant by, you know, like the ciphers and, you know, usually when you see ciphers on TV and stuff, they prepare for that. And we didn't prepare for that. We just got a beat and we just went for it. So it was something new to me, but I'm as you can see, I have to go.
You did really good too.
Thank you.
All right, I have another question for you. So, with this person being new to the cast, what was your first impression of Jaden?
Well, I actually liked Jaden at first. When we sat down, I thought we had a decent.
My first impression was Jaden was probably like a no. But, I mean, whatever.
Conversation, but I see he felt otherwise, and actually think his actions over the season, it just made me like, but it's, no.
So you thought that the sit down was like genuine?
I
honestly left the table.
I honestly did, but he felt otherwise.
Jaden, you want to come in?
It was definitely not genuine. There was undertone shade. You know, I can help you with your taxes, your business, this. It was the delivery.
Taxes was not a conversation.
The exact comment was, I know all about the business taxes.
I said business credit.
I know all about
Business
credit and all that. I can
do.
help you with all of those things.
That's the truth.
Nonetheless, the innuendo behind it, the shade behind it was there, and that's how I took it.
I mean, that's how you took it, though.
And that's how I'm going to continue to take it.
And that's
All right. Glad we're on the same page.
I honestly thought it looked genuine. Looking at it,
it did, but
We saw
meeting someone new.
when
When I meet someone, hello, how are you? You know, what business do you do? How you doing? Obviously, you took it as shame because you clearly.
I looked at it, but that ain't right because I mean when I didn't know you took that as shade and I was being genuine. So I think that's
You definitely was not being genuine from the start, and you still stretched it. You still running with that same shit from last season.
Didn't
And I
you
did
say
not know
that
you.
you're the one who took the screenshot and put it in the group chat?
Oh, that was after. That was after
No,
you
that's
tried to
before.
make me know you.
That was before.
Absolutely not.
What made you go do the screenshot?
That was last season. Next question.
Yeah.
Okay, so you felt that it was genuine. You felt that it wasn't genuine.
Disingenuous.
And
It was just we were just having, you know. I understand that they had
their issues.
issues about business, whatever. First of all, when Lex was talking about business, he wasn't even addressing Jada. He was talking about Adrian. It's okay, hold on, I got it. He was not even talking to him. So he had, even if someone was shading him, that had nothing to do with you. That wasn't even about you. So you shouldn't even feel no type of way from the start. And that's what I was sitting down to let him know that comment was not about you. But you still ran with it, and you made it about you. So now it's about you.
Got it. Well, Jay,
For clarification's sake,
okay.
there were 2 conversations filmed. One in the circle, one at the pool. And when we sat our happy asses down at that pool, the first 3 questions after this fucking mouth were about my job, my title.
Well, I can actually have a rebuttal against that. When you go into a setting where other business owners and other things, you know, in a professional state, if someone asks you, what do you actually do for a living? And you take it into something, you know,
Again,
negative.
delivery
then
is everything. And
it was
when
not
these
about
girls
delivery.
speak, they
So,
speak
you know,
with shame.
if that's the way the baby wants to take it,
We
that's
can
the
say
way
the same thing
it's
about
gonna
you.
take.
You come in a room and you shade everything. Like you just, it's that girl. Like
I mean,
I shade everything revolving around.
you shade everything. You have a problem with everything. You disagree with everything.
Okay.
Like, so how can you say when these three girls have a rebuttal, they shade everything? You do the exact same thing.
I didn't say when you have a rebuttal, but because you do, and that's how I feel.
And you don't either.
I do when I'm responding.
So why are you talking about mine and ours?
Oh,
and
sorry.
you do the same thing
I did it after.
after. Okay, so you're a follow the leader.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
If that's how you want to teach
Okay,
it.
okay.
You know what?
I have another question. This is for everybody.
I
So
want
with
you to free.
Jaden being new to this group, why did everybody feel like he was
Plus one?
plus one?
Because he was a plus one.
That's what it was told. I actually kind of had a soft spot for Jaden being a plus one because when I was doing the group last year, they treated me like shit. And motherfuckers didn't actually get a chance to see me
What kind of fucking sisters that
how,
What you say?
what,
you gonna pay it forward? Like
what's
if you was a
what was
new
the
person in
lie?
the group.
When I came around, everybody didn't give me a fair chance, and I felt the same way as him. So that's why I said, Adrian, you gave me a fair chance.
But
This
this is
is
what you're
so
saying.
crazy,
You just
like-
said when you came in the group, you knew how that felt. So why would you treat
He
him
was
the
the
same?
one
Why
that
would you- why
I
would you
sat
treat him
down
the
and
same?
had a conversation with him. He's the one that went all out. I tried to talk to him. Did you not watch it?
Oh yeah. So okay. So from the beginning of the season, did the group not know that Jaden was going to be a part of the show?
The beginning of the season, the cast was picked.
Okay.
Everybody, we did the meet and greet on live. Everybody knew who the cast was. It was official.
So Trap, you knew that he was going to be a part of it.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't a part of it.
Oh,
The
okay.
cast was picked already, but then once him and Sean filmed the two friends. Once he filmed production, felt like, hey, we think he'll be good for the show. We
How
like
did that
him.
question come about then?
Because Mark left.
No, he was. He
I
came.
think it was just an observation
It was.
when he brought
They
it.
was like, hey, we think he'll be good for the show.
What
And
was
then
the
I was
issue?
pretty much like, I don't know. And then Sean was like, well, I don't feel comfortable coming by myself because it's the first group scene. And I was like, sure. I said, okay, well, with that, you can bring somebody. And
But
then
he didn't feel comfortable coming.
He did. He said he didn't feel comfortable going by himself. He don't go nowhere by himself. And then so that's when he brought Jaden. I warned Sean before that it will be some issues. It will become radio. And that's how it went. And then he came in and then we did, and now he is.
So Sean isn't here, but how is your relationship with Sean?
I'm sorry?
How is your relationship, your friendship with Sean?
What is Sean?
We've been saying that all
2 weeks ago, I would have said that's my good Judy, that's my friend, that's my brother, that's my sister. Within the last 2 weeks, so many things have been brought to the light. That bitch is nobody's friend.
Yeah, he wasn't your friend either when he was at the gym party because he just.
I mean, but I don't necessarily agree with everybody's opinion of that because I've never been the individual who needs anybody, friend, foe, family member to have my back. I'm a grown ass man, I'll do that myself.
I'm sure we'll get to it.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm out.
Speaking of the pajama party, I think this is. Yeah, I think Trent, I can appreciate you apologizing to Jaden for whatever the issue at the time was.
I'm gonna be grown enough, even in this moment, I'm gonna be grown enough to apologize to you. Because I said, I started with you. I know I started with you.
Well, what happened after the apology?
This girl decided to put up a video at 4 o'clock in the morning.
That she said Reggie told her.
Then she said Reggie told her to not post, wait to hold it. And then she just never, I guess she felt like a woman. I mean, she was at work.
No, David.
Well, hold on, bitch. Let me say something.
So, if memory serves me correctly, I did say it to you, and you told me I wouldn't post that right now. And you know that if you post that, you're probably gonna get.
No, that wasn't that one. That was something else. That was something much worse.
What video was that?
What video are we talking about?
He was talking about
in your
the
car.
we recorded that in my
And
birthday
it was like they
party.
called me a +1 or something like that. And you said you recorded it, right?
Oh, you did. You told us no, don't post any photos or videos from this party.
Well, you didn't he say it to y'all like that?
No.
You can post it later.
They made it sound like
It wasn't. He didn't bring it to them. He brought it to me.
video.
That's not how he broke it. He said he did record that. And Reggie told him not to post that right now.
Okay, so because
it sounds like it's just a play on words.
So essentially, because I didn't fully elaborate on the details of what I was told.
But you made it seem like you were shady.
How? Repeat what I said again.
Well, as you
I
said
really wish.
earlier,
I really wish.
conversation.
It is, but I really wish he would not have blocked me.
Delivery.
Because I
Right,
have
and that's why I'm saying.
So just all the fact that in that moment your delivery was fucked
And that's why.
up.
And that is why my next question was repeat what I said again.
We're just rehashing.
Right, Reggie told me not to post it.
Jamal, go ahead.
That's just.
You got a bulletproof vest.
Can y'all just stop throwing Reggie in because that's what makes me feel like I'm being messy because people use me as a scapegoat. Reggie, just on your
And the video was but let me talk on the video.
But you posted it.
So I
to
posted.
Rosie.
Let me be clear. So I posted a fucking video that says they call me the +1, my big man. All the shit that these girls have got on their lives and on their confessionals and said about me, you're worried about me calling myself a +1, their man.
Did you do the same?
But before you made that video, the show was confessions was the show. That was way long in the beginning.
Way long, and we wasn't even filming it.
Way long in the beginning, sweetie. Let's go back.
So the problem is after you apologized, you saw the video, and then that sparked.
And then he said, wait.
And then me and him started going back and forth, you know, via Instagram chat, whatever. And it just blew up from there. Like, she just wanted to live the moment. You know, she don't care.
I've had all the moments. I already did.
We done, no, your face dry.
No, it's very much dry.
Of course, you had
You had to try some.
You had a lot of
real dry, honey.
You know, yeah, you did too.
Well, he did have a lot of moments.
I'm sure he did. He made it his business.
Yeah,
Whether it was the truth or not, he made it his business.
Adrian.
I would give him that. Now, hold on, let me. And I'm not throwing you in, but I give him that. She's good for TV. She's definitely good. I give her that.
Rico, you look bald.
I don't. I'm not bothered at all. I actually agreed with his comment. I just didn't agree at all.
Oh, no, because I was going to say she is. You know, I tell you that all the time.
Right. Adrian, the seat at the table, you had a lot of side shade for Dex regarding his drinking.
Just keep fucking drinking at this point.
You good at that?
All right, so Maya.
Do you really think he has a drinking problem?
I don't know.
You don't think?
No, I know.
You know?
Uh-huh.
You know he has a drinking problem?
Yes.
Why do you know? Why do you know that?
Do you know how long I've been doing this, young man?
Okay. What did you consider as a drinking problem? Let's get that.
Because every time I see you, you got to put your hands up.
I'm glad you brought that
And a
up.
cigarette.
I am so. And how often have you seen me?
There was a
Every time I see you.
So we can get that.
And you see me once every how many?
Okay, they get
Oh,
mad.
okay.
They get mad when we
Okay, but you got.
It's like it go down the line. Then I agree, you agree. Then you agree. Like,
I know third of a brain, half a brain, no brain is not fucking over here. Trying to say that. But here's the difference.
You've been speaking of
Y'all, please don't say nothing because I don't even think.
This is the first question.
Anyway, so when he drinks, he becomes a whole nother different person.
I'm always gonna be.
I'm sorry.
I'm always gonna be me. I'm always gonna be me.
But your words right now are not slurring. Okay.
Okay.
And
Am I
it's actually
drunk now?
making sense.
Am I drunk now?
I beg your pardon.
Am I drunk now? Can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay. Just making sure.
It sounds like you have put a long period at
Oh
the
my
beginning of
God.
it. You give yourself a
Oh, you want to
space.
give us an episode of Mr. Rogers? Like,
And where did you come up with that from?
John, I mean, clearly, somehow, I'm glad you finally got it a little bit together with the way that you're dressed.
Oh, but baby, let me tell you something. I did not go play in Play-Doh's Closet.
Thank you. Play-Doh's Closet?
Yeah.
Oh, it was custom, sorry.
That wasn't custom, that was created.
Custom. That's what it is.
So Dex,
Play on words.
I drink, I turn up, I like to have fun. Definitely when I get around other, like insecure ass punks or gays.
Who's insecure?
Turn up, have me a good little time, child. Sometimes you can't deal with these hoes.
To address it, see, this is what I like right here. So you said insecure. To be insecure means that you would have to make me feel uncomfortable. And I would have to say something. Aren't you the one that called people broke? Aren't you the one that's always talking?
I didn't say that at the beginning.
Exactly. So, but when have you ever heard that come out of my mouth?
We said a lot of things out of here, man.
I know, but they were all
We said a lot of
facts.
things out of here.
None of mine was speculation.
It definitely was. It
Repeat
definitely
one
was
of
not
them.
facts.
Repeat one of them since you're sober.
I mean, so you can actually go repeat it yourself.
No,
Okay,
you
you on
go
the
ahead.
show,
You're sober. You
so
should
get
be
your
able to
motherfucking
remember.
shine on, bitch.
Oh, see, that's what it is. Y'all like when another person has the spotlight.
Oh no, you have it.
Oh.
I wouldn't even give. You know, it's
tried to
no
let you
point
have
even give you this type
I
of
left some room for that.
response. You know, because you'll continue to
I
look
want
like
to
that.
piggyback off of what Adrian said because you did mention a lot of people.
I said that at the beginning.
A few times.
I mean,
The bitch didn't even know where it come from.
I mean, bitch, look at them, bitch. They all are broke.
Hey,
They
Chino,
all
love
are
you.
motherfucking bitch. Y'all don't even wear designers. Like these hoes, like they just work at. I mean, not work.
You coming
but,
hard.
they all
You
motherfucking
coming
do shit
hard.
that.
Slow down, baby.
Did they make you like?
No, honestly, it was at the very beginning. It was a joke. At the very much so beginning. But then, you know, if a hit dog holler, if the shoe fit, then
Do you think that anybody in this cat is less than you?
Definitely not. Definitely not. I mean, everybody have their own situations going on. I'm going to continue to do my shit by myself. But, you know, teach your own.
All right, so Jermaine, G, what's up? What was going through your head when Reggie caught you off guard asking about your time in prison?
How do you feel like stuff has changed since you got out? Like I do for myself more. I was talking about prison.
Vacation.
Vacation.
First off, I didn't even know you I was overseas. I was overseas. What you feeling? What?
Bitch.
Come again and say what?
No, he did catch me off guard. I wasn't expecting it, you know. But hey, like, it has to come to the spotlight at some point in time, you know. I'm not ashamed that I've been in prison before, you know. You live and you learn. But when you talk about it, I have come a long way. Like, I'm not gonna lie, me being from the Midwest and coming down here, you know, my life drastically changed. You know, I came down here, the gay lifestyle, grew around people, just everything is coming, you know, how it's coming. And I ran into a couple of bumps and logs in the road along the way, but like I said, I overcome those obstacles and I finished the race. And right now I'm in a life where I did self-evaluation for myself and I can see that I've come a long way. And it's not at 99.9% change, but I can definitely say it's at 80%. Okay. Because me being with these group of people, most know where I come from and what I've been through, and know that I'm as raw as nigga that I can't be, but I have calmed down for a while because I don't want to take it out there and wind up back in prison.
Yeah, please don't do that while I'm here.
Security.
Trap, Dex, and Rico, do you feel like the rest of the group is jealous of your friendship?
I mean, they have their own friendship. I mean, I wouldn't say jealous. I mean, you know, you know, sometimes some people just want.
Our friendship is real. I like this.
So this is the friendship off of this show.
It is.
I know people have seen us out together multiple times, been around best for years. But I feel like it's a real friendship over there too.
For sure.
So, Reggie, were you being funny when you told Jake that he was the owner of
No, I was not being funny. And that's what, when I seen that, I was like, when they said, he said that you own the penthouse that we did the commercial at, I was literally like, when I said it, I was just like, it was one of them things where, hey, Rico, hey, how we get this? Because I said, oh, this is one of Rico.
I
It was no
believe that. That's just how it was received.
Yeah, it was no shame.
I honestly believe that's how you said it.
Rico, you shared that you went through domestic violence and drug addiction. Was it simultaneously? And how did you overcome
There's so much friction,
Yeah.
trauma, domestic abuse. I've been through so much, like drug addiction, like all kinds of stuff. You know.
You do live your life. Like, you live your life. Like, you go through shit. Everybody goes through shit. Like, it is what it is. You be in one place one day, you get over it, move on.
Do you help like other people that battle with that?
I go. Actually, I said, like, it's my story. Like, you told me so. When I want to step out and talk to people, you know, and help them, I will. But just at this point, I'm still kind of
Still dealing with it.
It was bigger. You didn't even mention that.
It was. That was. This question is for Trap. You also shared that you were molested as an adolescent. How old were you when that happened, and what made you open up? You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a good place for a break, bitch, because that was, baby, you got two good back to back, goddamn. Bitch, because y'all listen, I be talking shit, but bitch, we don't even know.
Yo, mine too.
Yeah, we wasn't ready for that one. Okay. No, that's what I say. I think that's a good place for a break, because we don't argue back and forth, but that was personal, you know what I mean? We gonna spill it, yeah.
So that type of energy is not in the room. That's why I said I didn't want to do the therapy session. We was going to do one, but I didn't want to do it with this group. It's like this something you can do with positive people.
I don't think we would never play with that. Like,
no, because eventually be done with me and hoes like to play. Like, I was raped as a child, and I feel like my whole family swept that under the rug.
Well, all these years I've been knowing you, I didn't even know that.
I know I've never ever spoke that. I don't talk about that because it's something I feel that I never hear from properly. Like, it's something I just let go. I feel like my childhood don't affect me now.
I'm
not gonna get your thing or something like that.
No, I get that. Yeah. That's how I feel about people.
What you mean, Richard?
No, when I sat back and watched it, I'm not complaining. A lot of y'all had a lot of personal moments that if nobody else said, I'm gonna commend y'all for, because
For real.
a lot of black men won't say shit like that, especially on camera. So for the moments that I did speak on, it took a lot to say. So I commend all of y'all for the moments.
I literally cried when I watched the Trap thing.
And if y'all don't want to talk about something, just say it.
I cried looking at your name Trap because it's some people that go through that nobody even know that went through that.
It's nice to know
and
that.
they still don't share. Now you know you're not alone.
It shook the shit out of me because I had no idea.
I know, I really don't.
Yeah, so.
So y'all ready to start back? Because it's getting dark.
Yeah.
So, next question is for Jaden, aka Kenya Moore. Who was the middle age that comment for? I believe his intention.
It's not the intention, it was the fault.
I believe his intention was directed at the people I was saying were giving me negative energy, but he gave the comment after going through and when he gave the comment, Asher from
nowhere.
I told him what was going on, and then he was like, "Well, I don't know who these people are because I never watched the season." So he pulled up all the cast.
How many people know Ashley? Who knew them before, they come?
I mean, ain't that his friend? That's not right.
He's the one.
That's his roommate.
So he was, he went through a and everybody in his group and made the comment.
Okay. But why though? I just want to know, like, why?
I don't know why he chose those words.
But who is he talking about? You said we were the ones that did it.
Because
me and Dax are one of the youngest ones on the show. So, yeah, it was not their money. They're backpedaling the fuck out of it. He's 29, I'm 28. We're two young people on the show. Who's middle-aged and bitch you up? Where? That's a lie. But keep on.
Middle-aged, I would say, so the exact words were middle-aged and overweight. And if I'm being very honest,
where am I middle-aged and overweight?
You definitely don't look like you're weight proportionate.
Where? Bitch, I'm 28. I'm 5'5". I weigh 150. Where am I?
Well, show me the body that says that you're at your appropriate weight.
Oh, wait, I'm 5.
Nonetheless,
I am 5'5". It's like, do you want me to be like 120?
After looking at everybody, but I think he truthfully did mean it for the girls I was saying were giving me negative energy.
Girl, please, go to your room.
I want to say two things. First of all, the reason they're asking why.
Close the door.
Because that's your friend. Right?
Correct. And so he was defending his friend.
Listen, so first of all, let me tell you how a conversation goes. You listen and then you respond. So listen.
I will respond however and whenever I
for your friend to have a statement about anybody that doesn't know on this stage, you gave him the bullet.
Do you know me?
That's the fucking point.
Do you know me though? Do you know me?
You don't know me, but did you have comments about someone sitting on this stage and you don't know me?
Contradicting.
That's a contradiction, sweetie.
You just contradicted yourself.
You done?
You
Because
said
I'm
a
going to
whole
lead
lot
by
about
example on how to
that.
have a conversation. Not if you say
I don't give a fuck about your guidelines to a conversation. You're not even a cast member. You are the new plus one sitting up here.
Oh my God.
Oh, pause. He was actually cast.
Was a cast member.
He decided.
But he decided to tuck tail and run.
You should
when
thank him.
Arabella and Stella
You should
got
thank
on his
him.
head.
You should thank him.
Isn't that your
You should thank him.
You know what? I will address that since everybody, has been here because I didn't ducktail and do anything. The difference between you and I don't have to talk about the shit I got going on. I am who the fuck I say I am.
Okay.
This young man right here.
That's beautiful.
Reach the fuck out to me and we had a conversation about what the fuck I had going on.
Okay.
I don't know you from a can of paint, baby. On your best day, I will prove shit to you. So
I don't need you to.
To mind your manners, because I'm not the one that's ordered to.
And I wouldn't give a fuck about minding any manners to you. I don't know you. You don't exist to me, bitch. We don't exist in the same realm. Okay?
The difference between
Like I told you on that live, I don't need commentation from you. You chose to leave the show, so leave your comments in the comments
I'm
section.
talking to you, Jamar, because he has a lot of confidence. And just like on his last live, even when they went live, he had his friends and his whomever.
Those are all show friends. Let's be clear.
He had a lot to say regarding anything I said on his live. I'm mad at him to address it, fuck that guy. But he didn't want to go toe to toe when you man to man.
But he didn't want to address
have that
none of the
conversation.
shit that was thrown at him by the girls, right?
We've already moved past this.
We talked
I'm sure you
as
have.
adults.
We have a common enemy
As
now.
adults.
Wait,
But the thing is,
wait. Let's move it past that. Had nothing to do with you. Let's clear that up.
Okay.
Let's clear that up. It had nothing. And when we move past it, you are not in the equation,
We're not clear.
conversation, or nothing like that. Let's
You
clear
could
that
have
up.
because y'all continue to talk shit about him.
Well, I'm going to just put this on the stage.
Like I
don't have
said.
a problem with you, sweetie.
Next question,
I don't have a
please.
problem with him.
Sure.
My issue with him is at times.
It's not going nowhere.
Diane, hold it time.
That's why I came to show that I want to hear what Sean had to say.
And that's what it
And
is.
you think he didn't show up because he wasn't able to show up right
It's something deeper than what we know between them two. You know?
Gurge, can I ask a question, Gurge?
So
I have a
we're
question.
never going to figure out.
Why y'all three was jumping him and then it stopped?
Jumping who?
That one back there, Pastor.
He never actually got into it.
Well,
I don't get into the text message thread and all that shit.
That had nothing to do with it. It was me and trapping him. And
I just said I apologize.
We talked about that.
if you watch the show, you will see that he
didn't watch
said
it.
something that Trap didn't like, and I just agreed to it, and that was his name.
Oh.
Per usual, one domino fall, the rest fall.
Right.
So to answer your question, Adrian, the reason why I stopped,
Right.
because we had a conversation off camera as adults. He said he said what he had to say. I heard. I said what I had to say, and they heard, and we moved on. Because I have no problem with them. I have no problem with anybody.
That's how you
Like what I tried.
Right, I genuinely have no problem with nobody.
Like, y'all talk about alliance.
And we left it up there. You know, he ain't come back with nothing. We
A whole alliance.
You know, he ain't go think about it. The next thing I know, he did.
All right, so the next question is for Dex and Jaden. Did anything really happen in the restaurant? Like, what happened?
Nothing happened in the restaurant. It was already said, like, at that moment when it happened. I mean, bitch, I was in the restaurant first. We decided to motherfucking go in the restaurant. But everything else came in a little bit later.
Oh, we didn't see it. What happened? We didn't see it. What happened?
Ain't nothing happened in the restaurant. We said that.
So how did the conversation in the restaurant go for it to come out?
No, Dix came out.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, I didn't try to
You said you heard it from someone else.
To take up here.
Yeah, but I said I would leave my restaurant to walk in there to get myself together.
My back was today.
And all that.
I said it
You know what I mean? But nothing happened in the restaurant. Nothing happened in the restaurant.
You didn't see any penises.
I was trying to see it.
Well, how do you get your
at all.
How you get a dick picture?
How you know it came from me?
And he said Rondell Jackson, you just send your dick everywhere.
Oh, because I know exactly who I sent it to.
You said this. Wait, hold on. You said this.
It was one of the three of them. Because
Bitch, I don't have none of this. Nothing.
You definitely didn't send it to me. And I made sure.
Because the night that got sent was the night of the pool party. I was getting messages and I responded to what looked like a catfish profile. And I sent my dick picture.
And we had a lot of.
And next thing I literally.
Bitch, I do.
I'll give it to the bitch.
So speaking of pool party, Reggie, you had a pool party, but nobody got a pool. And what were you trying to accomplish at the pool party?
The pool party was really, it was our first group setting together. And I was really just trying to, you know, hey, let everybody get together for the first time and just meet and vibe. Of course, with Dex and Adrian, they had Dex had already said something on the internet, so of course they should have been, they've been doing forever. But the pool party was just for everybody to get together for the first time and vibe. And
So you feel like it was successful?
no, because nobody got to the pool.
I didn't know the pool party.
I mean, it was set up like a real.
It was a gathering by the
I was about to say, I didn't know the pool party. We ain't coming up
Because remember I said gathering by the pool because it was supposed to rain.
I came dressed like I
It was a poolside.
But you had came.
You did.
Celebrate.
Dex, you really did come dressed for the pool.
I was ready for the pool.
You did too.
That was cool.
We was up there. We was up there getting ready.
Yeah.
That bitch came dressed in a zip bag.
In a Ziploc bag. Oh man, now here we go again.
I just want to know, Adrian, wasn't it you chiming in? You was just chiming in, right? You was helping your friend?
No, I would help.
We do that out?
No. I'm glad you clarified that. Wait, hold on. But wait. Did you feel assisted?
No, you was there.
It doesn't matter if you're
What you call that in the
Yeah.
What you call that in the NBA?
What?
It's called assist.
Yeah.
I just said, do you feel assisted?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't.
So
It wasn't.
one of the brains are not in unison.
That's not correct.
But you're doing the same exact thing. Every time someone says something, you chime in, you're addressing us all.
So here's the thing.
You're not.
So say that. So every time someone says something, yes, I do say something, but that doesn't mean that I'm joining in on their march. I'm an independent person.
So we can't do the same?
You motherfucker.
You're not joining in the march because you have the torch.
Oh yeah.
No, not in every situation.
No, actually, Edric always has the most to say.
Are you sure? Of course I do.
Always.
Always.
Whether it's on camera, off camera, behind your back, in front of
I'm
you.
glad you finally acknowledged that. And I said by myself. You don't see me and my best friend joining in on y'all's live.
No,
This is what I said. Baby,
Because y'all doing it with
did you hear what I said?
Because y'all doing
I
it with
said, no, we don't.
Lies.
No, we
That's
don't.
what you
Y'all
said.
still alive.
You said it.
But you hoes do it. Then say I'm lying.
What did you hear?
Y'all do it.
You
Y'all got your own
said
group chat.
What did you hear?
Y'all know how y'all do it. Especially.
What group chat?
What group chat?
You simply said you saw my picture around in y'all group chat. Right? You didn't say that?
What group chat?
That's
If
not
it's a
what
group chat with just me and him, yeah, but
That's not
That's
a group
not a
chat.
group chat.
I'm talking about, you know, it's more than just you and him and in the chat.
no.
What chat?
Well, you said that
We
you
all
said
done,
they're all in the group
You
chat.
say I don't have a
Who else will be in the group chat?
Well, cameras don't lie. We can replay that.
Who else will be in the group chat?
Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. This is a trio. Woo just not here.
But we don't
Yes,
band
y'all
together
do.
to form a united
Yes,
front.
y'all do.
I'm gonna say what I want to
No, we
say.
don't. I can honestly say the difference.
I'm just saying, I'm
the difference between us and y'all, no shade.
Yes, y'all do.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you a prime example. I'm gonna give you a prime example. When you got the drink thrown in your face last season, I never.
Ain't no drink out there now.
I know I thought none of it.
I'm sorry.
None of it.
Right, hold on.
We're not gonna talk about season one.
Well,
Let the host do that.
when you were attacked by Reggie last season, no, because that's what they think. Okay, so bitch, you attacked her, bitch, you a bully. You had that bitch. Okay, so own it. You said own it. I'm sorry, I was supposed to take up on her or whatnot. Anyway, so I sat back, never said a mumbling motherfucking word. If you notice any confrontation, I do not join in on anyone's confrontation, but I do not commentary.
I know, but he had a whole lot to say before we go walk in the room.
And it's okay to have commentary.
Thank you.
Comment. I get that.
But we on season 2, season 1 they get us.
You wasn't doing yesterday.
Okay, let's move on.
But I get what both parts are saying, so we're gonna move on.
Thank you.
Rico, so you missed a seat at the table. What was going through your head when you were watching it?
I actually didn't get a chance to watch it the real moment until recently, and I was just looking like.
Okay, what was going through your head when you heard about it?
Well, honestly, when I heard about it, I just wasn't in a mental space to like kind of got it. So, when I heard about it, I was just like, what happened? What was the response? So it was just like I was kind of caught off guard because I wasn't expecting to hear that.
Dex and Jermaine, what is the timeline of y'all dating this year?
I'm gonna start. Let me start.
Okay.
Timeline, so we get into the end.
Yeah, because when y'all heard about
Wow, we
Okay.
This is, and I'm going to nip this in the bud because I guess it's miscommunication in the mix or whatever's going on. I started dating this guy back in 2014. Okay. We had issues. You know, I went to my little overseas gig or whatever. And in the midst of me on my job, on my gig, he was introduced by Reggie. I'm gonna put it out there. He was introduced by Reggie to this young man.
So Reggie introduced him to Beck. So did you know that he dated him?
Absolutely.
Reggie introduced me and the young man.
Also, he never hold up.
You get a bag, you get a bag, you get a bag, you get a bag.
I know that's where everybody gets it.
This is where the competition started. So apparently, when he was dating the young man, I was jumping out of bushes, stabbing people.
Were you jumping out of bushes? Because that was a common eye.
It wasn't a tree, a bush, a branch.
Bitch, let me tell you. Okay. Was it a bush or a tree? There wasn't nothing. Let me get this straight. I went to my 6-month program. It was a 6-month program. They started dating while I was in the 6-month program. How can I jump out of a tree or a bush or anything if I'm in a program? When I came home, they wasn't dating because I was staying with the young man when I came home. So what time?
Wait, so if you went to your program, your problem shouldn't have been with him.
It was never a problem until it came to me about this young man. It was never a problem. I never had a problem with him until he was saying I was jumping out of bushes on him and the young man.
Also,
that could actually explain it. Number one, you actually, he was here, for starters.
So he wasn't away.
Well, I don't know at the timeline and none of that things like that, but I know the person, I know he was here. And I actually have a couple, someone I can actually call on the phone now that will see me every day, you know.
But you got
Mindy, you know Mindy as well, so you know I was literally there every day. I never had an issue with the dude. I mean, that actually is a thing that actually came to me. I wasn't there, but the whole situation was, I don't know, how about you say his name?
I said, who it came from? You said I had a problem with you.
No, I never said nothing about you. You said you had a problem with me. I'm talking about the whole tree jumping and all that. That's what you originally had an issue with.
This is a real question.
I repeated where it came from by, the guy that told me, and I repeated it.
No, you said I jumped out of a tree or a bush on you and then
I never said that.
You did. Please.
Well, the way that you jumped out on me.
When you were
saying hiding in trees. He was hiding in trees too, child. He was doing some extra ass shit. That's why he got sent to prison.
You were sitting down with Reggie and you called Reggie a messy bitch. You did repeat and you said I jumped out of a tree or a bush on you and that young man.
I'm definitely gonna go back and check that because you never. Well, let me be honest. I was drinking. Well, you see me walk up with 2 drinks, right?
Well,
who said it though?
This is what I want to clear up. This is what I want to clear up. And everybody here, Reggie been knowing me a long time. Adrian been knowing me a long time.
So if you wasn't hopping out of a tree,
me and Reggie had our question. Reggie actually had it out when I first went to prison.
But it seemed like you drug it out with.
No, he drug it out.
They asked me a question. They asked the question, and I kept repeating it. Bitch, that was
so you keep repeating it. If you don't have a problem.
So if you never had let's get this. Have you had an issue with that particular person out there? Have y'all ever had any type of with violence or whatever?
Yes, I'm about to get to that. So to clear things up, Curly Mo and Soup or
You talk to him directly because that was y'all. You talk to him directly because that was y'all. It was nothing. I don't care about none of that.
To clear up, there's been rumors. I never went to jail for stabbing no one. I never used a weapon to fight no one. I always use my hands. I've never, and these are my witnesses. They see me in action. I never used a weapon. So you going around saying I stabbed
the sword. From the source.
Please pull up the police record. I will pull up the police record. I went to jail for apparently beating him up and taking his cell phone.
At the end of the day,
that's the reason.
That's what to do.
Okay, so if you don't care, why keep asking questions or answering questions if someone is bringing it to your attention? Just like your friend Trap said, I don't want to talk about it. You can say, I don't want to talk about it. Instead of coming to me,
it's not that serious
Why continue to talk about it if you don't want to talk about it? So, let me ask you this.
I think that's probably the only reason why you're the gay.
Do y'all have a problem right now?
I don't have no problem. I'm on the rise.
I make sense.
I'm on the rise.
So y'all don't have no problem?
For what? What we doing about? It's definitely about no nigga, another nigga.
So y'all agree?
My biggest problem is just don't disrespect me. I'm not disrespecting you. I'm answering questions. These are things that actually came back to me. The moment that you left from a conversation from Reggie, then you came back and right.
It never started with me. I always respond to what you said.
For what you heard, right? For what you heard.
Who started first? Who brought up the situation first?
I don't know who the fuck brought up the damn situation.
You did bring it up to Reggie.
I'm pretty sure I didn't. I don't know.
You were drunk.
I think
Thank you.
Okay, gotta stop calling people drunk and we all drinking. Like,
There's a difference between
Every single time someone says you did or said this, you say, well, I don't quite remember that.
Because clearly his recollection is completely
I brought
off.
up the situation.
to my
Actually, I don't think if memory serves me correctly, somebody else on this
Let me
list
get this.
is said it actually.
Let me just say this. Hold on, Rachel. Let me just say this because, first of all, bitch, you're wrong. Because that boy dated him, and then you tried to backdoor and go introduce the boy.
You don't know the backstory.
What's the backstory?
I'm petty.
Let me tell you something. That bitch ain't lying because he did it to me.
So you just want around introducing
When that whole man at you, he will turn the world against you. He will.
I used to. I've grown.
Well, thank you for going.
Okay,
Because that bitch is
No, but when Jermaine went on his vacation or whatever, like the day before he said, he sent me a long text message.
Thank you.
Going in on me. Like going in. And so at that point, I was like, oh, Ariba Dirty.
To be real basic.
So no one can ever say I didn't approach the situation because the day before I went to jail.
So you did check the source.
And honestly,
I'm married. It's really fun. It's like I feel less of a man to be into it with another man over another man's nigga.
Exactly.
So,
That's my whole thing.
anybody in this
as well.
group feel
Definitely
like
nigga.
Reggie was messy this season?
I'm saying he was, he was not.
This is a reunion, so do anybody in this group
I feel like
Reggie
he had his
was
moments for sure. Reggie amps things up. He's basically like the little man
So, yeah,
with everything.
That sounds like you saying I'm messy.
That hoe was sit there, she a sponge, she don't soak it all up.
Everything you say.
When it's
So y'all
time,
feel like he rode the fence a little bit?
What's the
no,
message?
he was definitely giving Shawnee O'Neal though. Like I'm not gonna say, cause that bitch kept saying, nah, bitch, say what you really want to say, hoe. But you ain't had no problem saying. We don't talk about that.
So we're here.
I was just like, yeah. I mean, Reggie talks to everybody, so.
Reggie, do you feel like he was messy this season?
Against the people going.
What you say? You was the best
I want to go back to, I don't know if this is episode 2 or 3, the whole clock puncher situation, Jason. Let me just say this. Before this year, I was a clock puncher.
I was too.
Before this year, I was a clock puncher.
Okay, so let me be real clear with you dumb bitches. First of all, I don't need sympathy from any bitch who's trying to make a way for themselves in this world. Y'all are coming for the wrong fucking person for the wrong fucking reasons. Period. I don't give a fuck who feels disrespected about my clock punchers motherfucking thing. Everybody's a hustler and everybody's a fucking boss out here, so be a boss. Stop punching clocks. Nonetheless...
So it kind of offended me too, a little bit watching because I was like, girl, what is all these clock punches? So for people that's watching, tell people what is a clock puncher?
Someone who clock a lunch.
America.
Same thing.
Who clocks in at work.
Correct.
So what made you say that?
Because I knew deep down in my soul, I felt like I don't know these girls. No.
Right. So how do you know that they were clock punchers?
There is a certain energy I got from the entrepreneurship, as I said on screen already.
just want to know one good question.
I knew that if I said...
And you said that while you was on
Can you let me
somebody's
answer my question?
while you was on somebody's clock.
I was on multiple clocks. Let
You
me
were
say
at
it
St.
again.
Joseph's
I clocked the punch, y'all.
on the clock.
So, at the end of the day, I said it because I knew it was going to infuriate these three dummies.
No, bitch.
That's
You're a dummy.
Can I ask you a question?
Bitch, ain't nothing dumb over here.
Can I ask you a question?
The tax return show say something.
Girl, bitch, you clearly you clearly you down there because you didn't know the reading right.
Question. I got a question.
I did.
I got a question.
You either.
So you see how you just said you knew that was going to upset them, that was going to rile them up, right? So why, when they get riled up, you get upset with me because you said you was upset with me because I was
Jermaine always chimes in on everything you gotta say just because it's us. Let him talk. Like, damn, it's him. So now y'all ain't alone. Now y'all ain't alone. It's about us. So he's gonna chime in every single time.
Jermaine, you feel bad?
I'm not mad at all, baby. You see me on this saying pretty. I'm just feeling looking at you like, why you keep chiming in? You keep
I just feel like
saying
when you do stuff, you set it off and then you be like you say you don't want nobody to protect you, you want them trying to protect you, but then when we look at
No. There's a huge difference between what I just said. I didn't say I don't need nobody. I don't care to. I'm not pressed like everybody kept making a big deal about Sean not defending me. I wasn't looking for him to defend me. However, he was my friend. So I felt some type of way about him not saying anything at all. But I don't need him to do so.
Okay, so what about that comment made y'all feel some type of way?
Me personally, I wasn't mad about it because I really didn't care. It was just that I feel like he tried to talk down like he's there. Like he got something going on. What? Did you watch the show? What you fucking do?
So do you own a business? I do.
What is the name of your business?
Which one? So
we don't know.
The clothing line is Unfazed Fashions. The smoothie and juice bar is Energized Lifestyle Cafe. Then my skincare line is Endobiotic.
So do you clock in?
I don't want J clocks as of this moment.
So you do not clock in for no.
So I don't think it wasn't the statement that got to me. I was just the way you said it. It came off very condescending.
It was meant to come off condescending. I was being attacked by three individuals. Therefore, I responded with ultimate fucking shame.
So what was the attack?
Thank you. As long as we're on the same page. What do you mean?
I'm asking.
Every day, every scene,
No, what
every
makes you say
chat.
that?
You
What
said
makes
some
you say
stupid shit about me not being invited to somewhere, and it irritated me
put
all
yourself
over
every one of those things.
all over again because you've just been unnecessarily shady.
It was
But you're
actually a
supposed to be an
joke,
EP.
but it wasn't supposed to be.
Bitch, please.
So
moving on.
No, bitch, please. I'm gonna show you
Y'all
the bitch,
just
please.
pick
You're not
at
too
each other.
far.
Listen, check this out.
Fucking so
It doesn't matter what they do, he gonna have a problem with it. It doesn't matter what he do, they gonna have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem. Trust me.
It been a
You
problem.
have problem with everything I say you do, including my little Snapchat videos.
It's been a problem since day one, honestly.
Including my little Snapchat videos. Y'all got a problem with everything I do.
I don't have a problem. I just like to get under your skin.
What I'm saying is because
Is that what you
It
did?
works. It's working.
Okay.
That little bit of things. I'm not invited. Make you call us.
Please do. Next question.
Matter say.
So has anybody talked to Sean?
Ask her what she was doing when she was punching the guy.
When?
And say walking down the hallway.
What
What was you doing?
I was a patient sitter at a hospital.
Yeah.
What else was I doing?
Because
you don't know, bitch.
From what we got back
So
in
at the
the
time
that's what
that I
you stop.
posted that ugly ass little fucking message I sent to these fucking nincompoops that they want to keep playing with, I was working at a hospital part-time, not making
The one
$11.88.
his mom directs.
I was on
The same
No,
hospital that
never
she
said
was
she
in.
directed the hospital. I said she was a director of
Director of the
nursing.
program. At the
Program.
hospital.
You know how many
But then you
programs
said
in the hospital,
But
stupid?
then you said your mom was
Moving
in the hospital on dialysis.
on. Moving the fuck on.
She wasn't on dialysis.
Moving
She wasn't on
the
dialysis.
fuck on.
She wasn't on dialysis with the same
I
hospital.
also was the
Within the
regional
same
director of operations for Cannabis brand, as well as a silent partner.
His mama was the director
So I
of
was
the program
talking
and she
many
was on
countries.
dialysis with the same
Now to
program.
clarify about my mother,
In the
for
same
these
program.
inconsiderate ass, nasty little bitches who always
That
want to
means
go
you better
under
watch your
them.
mouth.
Or what?
Girl.
Moving the fuck on.
Girl.
My mother is a director of nursing. She has her BSN.
Yes.
She does and has ran a dialysis program at St. Joseph's as well as many other fucking hospitals in the city. We're both federal fucking contract holders.
And y'all been here for a year?
Do not work.
Y'all been here for a year?
So you said
y'all been here for a year?
She paid me the job.
And I'm not trying
at the hospital.
And she decided to pay you $11.86.
I'm not trying to
show me a place up that said James Stevenson made $11.88.
I just want to ask you a question. So did you not say that your mom was on dialysis?
No, what I said was my mother was admitted to the hospital that day.
At the same hospital she worked at?
Yeah, we get free medical. Every medical profession in the world, wherever you work, you get free medical.
And you put that
So
down.
my mother was admitted because she just had a makeover. She didn't like the results. She went 2 months later and got another one and they put her body in distress. So she was admitted into the fucking hospital that day. I said these
On dialysis? That's probably
Are you gonna shut the fuck up and let me answer you? You dumb bitch.
Yeah, because that mama shit is out of there.
Let's say mama's out.
Disrespectful ass
Oh,
rat.
bitch, you the rat. Bitch, you
I couldn't
live
fucking
without the
tell.
cheese.
I couldn't fucking tell.
I'm living good. I'm living good, bitch, you the rat. Bitch, it don't matter about it, bitch, I still look better than you.
You a goddamn lie. You would look better on me on your
Girl, bitch, likewise, bitch.
Okay. So listen, at the end of the day, it's nothing wrong
Put that bitch on the leash.
with clocking in.
No, put
Let's just
yourself
get-
on a
let's
leash,
just
dog.
get that out. There's nothing wrong with clocking in.
Baby, I gotta clock in.
Rika, now, we know you don't clock in. What are your business?
I'm a hoe. I'm a scammer. I'm a prostitute. I'm a woman in this bitch.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Because your tax returns beyond the last 2 years don't show shit.
Allegedly.
No, it's my turn.
Yeah, he did.
Wait. I don't want y'all to feel like I don't want y'all to feel like you don't.
It's public record, like he said, so he looked it up again.
Prior
I
to
don't
her
This is public record. My personal business from IRS is public
You
record.
have to be yourself.
Prior to her showing them, no.
So why
But
would
I
you
looked
make
up the
a-
business.
But why would
The
you make a
business.
comment- hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Why would you make a comment saying that she owes the IRS if you've never seen her tax return?
Because it's literally your exact statement to us, bitch. I make money.
I do.
I gotta pay the government $66,000.
I do.
So when
I
you
do.
told me you made 187, because I saw that part, and then you
It was
told
actually
us
67.
all that you owe 66.
I said 44.
A dummy knows how to do math.
Right, I said 44 actually. I said 44.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. It was 66.
What did the
It was
paper
60
say
something the first time, and then it was 40.
It was 44,000, right?
The girls left you.
They went back. It was 44,000 when I posted in the group.
44, 66,
No, wait.
105.
Excuse me. He's never probably made that much money ever in his life, so he's not gonna know how to say it, know how to read none of that. When I got to notice the invoice from all these people, they give me $46,000 penalty. You read that too, right?
Oh, I'm
The penalty, right?
Go ahead.
I don't have to prove that to them. Let me tell you something.
But you keep trying.
No, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna tell you because you said you make money. You got all these LLCs, bitch.
Oh no, you've never ever heard me say shit about how much money I make, honey.
Because you don't make none.
No, because I don't even.
You don't make none. Like I told you, fuck the tax returns, all that. It's about what you got in the bank.
So this is where I called you a contradiction.
Yeah.
Because y'all was just sitting up there talking about how he makes 11 something an hour that you looked up. And you had
After he looked me up.
Listen, you had no substantiated proof.
Yes, we did.
Where was the proof?
It was on the bag.
Listen to what I'm saying. You never saw his paycheck stuff. No, you be quiet. You never saw his paycheck stuff. So you technically don't have any proof.
So you
that was
get
speculation.
how often do you get
That
a-
was speculation.
Some do 3
I
times,
saw your
some
tax
do
documents.
some
I saw
do
yours.
a year.
So if I say you owe the
You say you only
IRS,
been here
that's not
7 years.
speculation.
Okay.
That's fact. So if I crack a joke about you owing the IRS, that's not speculation. Now what I am going to tell you about, based on what I read, and I'm going to say this in front of everybody, you're not a rich bitch because if you owe the IRS over $60,000, a rich bitch is not in debt. So that's all. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Second of all, you self-reported your income. That means you said out of your mouth what you made.
Didn't prove it.
I had to
Let me
prove
shut
that. I had to prove that,
Baby,
sweetie.
self-reported, you know what self-reported means? If you had to prove it, you'd had a financial statement which would have been tied into the 1099.
I showed you an invoice, sweetie. You never seen
Baby,
everything.
you showed me what you owe the IRS. You didn't show me a
Right. And then y'all said it was, I said one mom, and then I said one mom. It doesn't matter.
This is your online transcript. All of it. So let me walk you through it.
The one I showed you? Oh, what you like in a video
Good for you. Is that why you're
Bitch,
walking around with
would
fucking
you like
stubble
to-
on your chest?
It
Is
don't
that
matter.
why you don't have
Hold on.
proper cover
You
up?
the bitch that did the math. bitch. I need you to read
Make
it.
200.
Show me yours.
I thought you would challenge that. So you hold just one.
Show me yours.
We're not the ones who keep telling
Yeah, I'm not.
Show me yours.
So in the top left-hand corner, it's your return transcript. The top right-hand corner is the record of account transcript. The bottom left corner is the account transcript, and the white bottom corner is the wage and income. Number one, you said you're a rich bitch. You've only had one record, which was 2019. So that means you didn't file 2018, 2020, or 2021.
Sweetie, I opened my thing. You have 3 years to file business records. Do you not know you have 3 years to file business records? Do you not know that, right? Do you not know that you have 3 years to file a business taxes, right? Bitch, I've been getting money for 3 years. And I've been getting money since I've been 15.
The question is, did you or did you not?
Did I not what?
Did you or did you not file your taxes?
I did.
You did?
He is about to because on his paper too.
No.
Next.
You filed them.
Next.
A record of account transfer.
You seen it. It doesn't matter. Okay. When? You
log in.
Where? You already seen it, baby. You read it. You read it. And what did you see?
NA.
What did you see?
NA.
NA where?
That means not out.
Where?
2018, 2020, and 2021.
And did you not hear what?
I saw 2019 where you self-reported, so you can get that PPP loan, sweetie.
I've been full of the PPP work. If I'm on the list, bitch, I'll give you $20,000. I will give you. If I'm on the PPP list, I'll give you $20,000. I will give you $20,000, bitch. I'm on the PPP list, bitch. That's on my mom, and I love my mama, bitch. I ain't got no PPP loan list. I make too much money a week to get a PPP loan. You hear me, bitch? They already getting paid. But let me tell you something, baby. I make $15,000 at a time. Okay?
Well, then why do you owe
It doesn't matter, bitch. I owe them because I made loans. If they're getting paid, but that's out of your pay grade. That's out of your pay grade too. That's out of your pay grade too. Right. Like I said, what does it got to do with you? What does it got to you? You thought you read something. You said something about food stamps and all kind of extra.
Because when y'all,
all right, bitch, I live real good every day.
I know because you owe
has her own business. Right. Her own business.
So. If they owe the IRS.
No, that's what they do. They sit up here trying to challenge what business he has, what tax.
What does that got to do with you?
Well, it's not.
It's
what does that got to do with you?
Because they want to do some fake ass shit.
What does that got to do with you? Because you said the same thing right now.
About him, you want to
I said, I don't know. And guess what?
You didn't say it like that. You said shady.
I picked up the phone and found out.
Exactly.
How you picked up the phone?
You ain't find out nothing. This bitch ain't got no business.
Baby.
She might do. This bitch ain't got no business.
How about you ask? Like I asked you to pay your taxes.
Show me your tax return, Miss Adrian.
Baby, I'm not in the scrutiny, baby.
Show me yours. Show me what you clocked in election.
We all tax returns.
And a salary could be $17,000 a year.
Okay, but
a salary is a salary, sweetie. You're not getting paid overtime. You're getting a salary, so you're going to be enslaved from your salary.
Hello. Now that we got that off the way.
They be mad about the coin, bitch. Bitch, I got it. Oh, bitch, I got it. Bitch, whether all of it out, bitch, I got it.
It's self-reported.
Now that we got
I got it.
no matter if you own a business or clocking in, you don't know about your own money. That's all that matters.
Exactly. And I've been getting my own money.
All that matters.
Okay, it's not nobody ever said that you didn't.
Jay, you huh?
You brought up your taxes.
Can we
fucking move on to the next question?
We move on. We don't got all night.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question.
Jaden, so you are on a lot of these questions, okay?
I see.
Why did you wait till the cameras were off to make comments about this?
The cameras were definitely not off. That's Hollywood smoke for you.
No,
the cameras were not off.
The cameras were off.
The cameras were not off. That question was asked to me.
So they see the camera while you were saying,
and I answered.
I didn't care for Dex. I don't care for Dex because everything that comes out of his mouth sounds like a lie.
I'm gonna mute this.
It sounds
so
like
I'm
he
just
has like a diary of the mouth as it pertains to grandiosity. Like he tries so hard to make himself seem and appear to be
better than,
and you're not. You're a fucking sales rep, so stop.
That camera was not off. And let me clarify. We don't
says
have
it on there.
We don't have mine.
Now that the camera was off, how do you actually?
No, it was not.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, maybe the camera was off. But there was no fucking hot mic. If the camera was off, first of all, there wouldn't have been a hot mic because there are no mics. That wasn't here. That's not in his version. But I was asked a question and I answered. So Jaden did not outwardly just speak those words without question or direction. I was asked something and I responded.
Okay, so who asked you something?
Okay, you know when I was playing devil's advocate, cameras were off and I had a hot mic on my
You
shoulder.
wouldn't even know cameras in the room with us.
Okay, well, the cameras were off and I had a hot mic on me, but I was asked a question. So who I play devil's advocate, that's not how it is.
Who asked you a question and what did they ask you? So Reggie asked you.
I don't remember exactly
I
what
said, now that the cameras are off, how do you feel about everybody? I said, how do you feel about everybody?
Okay.
No, I think it was.
No, it wasn't nothing specific about you. Just say everybody.
No, he didn't ask me a question about this. He asked about everybody. It was a generalization. And I answered. I went on my right, but I only got.
Why didn't you wait till the cameras was
Yeah, why did you wait till the cameras was off?
Because I knew it was fake of what he was saying on camera. I'm on my shit.
What?
I knew what him and Sean. I knew what him and Sean was saying on camera. They were being too sweet, too da 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 or whatever. And I knew I can own it. I looked up, and since the very first filming, all of us have said the mic is always on. Period. And I was like, okay, they giving me this, but that's not what he really means.
So you was really like fishing.
I was being messy.
Yeah. So back to question 13.
But technically, it ain't really being messy because I didn't know what he was going to say. He could have stuck the way he said when the camera was off.
But technically it wasn't messy because it was a messy question. No matter what the response was, it was a messy question.
Get it about it. He gonna get it about it.
I'm on this call for a reason.
Okay. Next, you got some presents for us?
Oh, yeah, I got presents for everybody.
I'm curious to know what it is.
Oh, you want to know?
Got presents for everybody.
I just gave it to the opposite side of the table. So you squeeze this over here. This is for all four of y'all, actually.
Okay.
Everybody get a present.
Yeah, I'm just going to do this. They got a name on it. You own it.
What's my name, man? Is this one?
No, I don't have a name. That one's Reggie.
Oh, this one say my name.
Oh,
I need to know that.
That's Adrian's.
Oh, it's
Well, I'm really excited to see what this is. So, like,
It's a nice deal.
he didn't give me one, so it's like one little flip on that.
That's adorable.
Mr. Potato Head.
It changes faces.
And a clown nose.
I'll always be a snake in the grass. Is that what you finding? And being a clown?
That's my toy.
That's not good for you. If you want to have another.
Baby, were you drinking when you
No.
Oh, clearly you got some.
No, that was what you get.
Let's open up the inbox. Bitch, this is spare parts.
It was a clown nose for a clown.
So we have a Mr. Potato Head, gadget, a snake clown, and
Congratulations.
I said a clown nose.
3 clowns.
It was monkey.
This was so bad. Thank you so much. You shouldn't have.
Monkey.
No, really. You shouldn't have.
I'm a potato.
Oh, what's that potato, bitch?
No, it changed.
Do you feel like
Really
you
be
were...
trying. It really fucking be
No,
trying.
bitch, because you gonna be out, bitch, and then you potato, bitch, and I ain't got kids, but I'm gonna get you.
I've been waiting for you. Adrian, getting you together.
And I want to ask
I've been
you
trying to keep it cute. Okay, I'm sorry.
I've been surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had gifts. It's Christmas. So I want to ask you this question. I want to give you a chance to respond, and then I want everybody else to respond after this. Okay? So do you feel like you were like a target this season, like bullied?
So fucking fruitly.
You do. So you don't feel like you did anything wrong?
Define wrong.
Like, do you feel like you... There she goes. Do you feel like you said some things, some shit that's out of line, or...
If I had said them without provocation, yes. But I didn't say them unwarranted. Did I just outwardly start coming and throwing shade at people and reading people? No.
So when you...
I waited to be shaded repeatedly over and over because, like you just said, I was being real nice at that second filming session. I did not speak my true feelings about anybody because I was trying to be cute. However, it continued, therefore, I reciprocated.
So, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like he was a target, or do y'all feel like
He's
y'all targeted?
Can I answer this?
That's what that meant,
Real.
Because if
Like
we
to
start
be real.
answering,
Yeah, can I answer?
Okay, wait.
That's the side.
So to be honest, I wouldn't say he was targeted. I would say, okay, so first with the +1 comment, I see how that could have, I see how that went. It went how it went. He told you why he did it. That was over. So we know what that was. But as far as everything else, Jaden, you kind of, most of the time, not all the time, you kind of like step in the shit and then you wondering why the shit on your shoe.
Okay. Interesting perspective.
Anybody else want to chime in?
I mean, I just feel like they just go tit for tat. I feel like they say something, he says something. I don't feel like no person is
That is what it
going
was to
back and
me.
forth. I just don't want nobody to play victim. So that's what I say it to him and I say it to them.
Well, I don't think anybody's
just-
I don't think anybody's playing
Just don't play victim. Well, hold on, because if you look at what we're doing right now, we sit up here, we call them a spade a spade. This side getting upset, this side eating it. When we wrong, we're wrong on this side.
Why you move? Why did you move?
It's hot.
No, you don't get you upset.
Girl, please.
No, I'm really not upset. But anyway, so like, I just really feel like, I think with people all the time, like, Dex, to clarify, I love this motherfucker. I would let nobody do anything to him. I pick with him because I'm torturing him for the way he used to treat Reggie. And I used to tell him all the time. That is just, that's insider. It's insider. You know you fuck with him all the time. That's your mouth. That's your mouth. Me and Reggie know when he drink, that mouth is loose in the fuck.
But we love him.
But we know him. So I'm going to give him what he gives me. You know what I'm saying? I
Do
don't
you ever feel like, since you don't really see eye to eye with Rico and Trav, do you feel like...
No, I see, I
You don't have an issue with that.
But I'm going to finish.
Oh, y'all do?
No, I'm letting you finish.
Do we?
No, we don't.
Oh, because
I'm
you
gonna say
bitch,
that.
I be fucking on the
It's only me because they can't look.
But hold on. This is where I need for you to be receptive, Rico. Just because I'm picking at you don't mean I have a problem with you. That's me. That's my personality. But you take shit too serious when it's convenient to take it too serious. And you easily dismiss it when it's on somebody else. So, perfect example. You was beating a dead horse about his 1188, but when I brought up your tax return, you ready to dismiss it.
But it's not true. And you got your from Google.
Don't, because they're going to say we're taxing.
From Google.
So listen, but
It was a tax bracket. The highest paid patient center in the state of Texas gets paid $11.86. Bitch, where was the lie?
That's your answer.
You were only here for a year. You got raised.
You're stupid.
And then you quit the job.
We're not going to go back to this. We're not going to go back to this. We're not going to go back to this.
Bitch, they know. Bitch, I ain't know. Bitch, I ain't rich. I ain't that tomorrow.
I never heard you say you was rich.
Reggie. So on the season finale, you threw a drink.
That was the season finale. That was episode
5.
Oh, no,
It's the season finale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I had to check this out.
You threw a drink. First of all, it looked awkward. Let me just say that.
Because it was awkward for me to throw it. It was a tough decision.
Because somebody
to
made
make.
this in
Trap. I never came for Dex.
Oh, bitch! I'm over it.
This motherfucker, he did.
So why did you throw a drink?
Because honestly, I'm just not the type of person. I can't handle people playing in my face. And I'm working on it. But when you play in my face and you constantly just, I'm not good at this.
Who was playing your face?
Jamie.
How?
Because it was about the whole middle-aged fat woman. So I'm asking him about it. And then he tell me what it was, yada, yada, or whatever. He said, but he wouldn't change what he said. He's like, I didn't tag somebody on social media. Me and this person, we could have been beefing. We could have been, like, seeing each other in the street and blah, blah, blah. That's just, you know. But he still was like, if I had to do it again, I'd still do it. And I was like, you have no, like, you don't feel bad that you caused me to get into it with this person. It could have went too far to the point of no return, anything. And he was like, no, I wouldn't change it. And I'm working on not putting my hands on people. So all I had was the drink.
All you had was the drink. You got to use what you got. Jamie, would you like to respond to that?
You threw a drink. Woohoo.
You threw a drink and you got out of this mess.
You bitches can have this.
Okay.
I think I was fired. Someone said I was done, but you see where I'm at.
He's telling you.
Somebody said I was done.
He's talking about what Reggie said. He did. He's telling y'all the other.
So,
thank you for your service.
Sean is here, but allegedly there was a kiss between you and Sean. He's married. He's not lying.
That's my
He's
kid.
married.
Because bitch, you on the ledge.
He's married. He's still married, right? He's not here, so I don't really want to talk about him. But y'all had a kid. Anybody see the kids?
I did.
You did.
I did.
Tell us about it.
We were all outside. I was out there. So y'all had a kid?
Yeah, we could.
Was it like a blonde kiss or like a...
It was a kiss.
Did it have any meaning to the kiss?
No, it was a kiss. I was alone.
It was Hennessy, tequila, and
Like that.
So it was alcohol influence.
Sure, that's that.
You sure?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
We cool.
Fake. Bitch.
But I don't even remember dating men right there.
That's what I'm saying, because all the person I
Sean
remember.
said you wasn't right there either. 'Cause I'm like, I don't
How
remember
did you
him.
not grab the cigarette?
Because then I was like, Jaden wasn't out there. Jaden knew because I told him. That's what he told me like 2 days ago.
We didn't talk about it. He denied it to me originally, and I said, Sean, I watched you.
So,
Okay.
season finale, Jay, you got really, really upset when Rico said, called you
Sick.
a sick bitch? What about that comment made you so mad that she called you? Because it called you a lot of things throughout the season.
Because I felt like that was beyond the realm of us doing a reality show. Especially for gay black men.
What do you mean?
You were referring to my status, which I am 100% honest about.
Well,
Just
that's
listening
actually,
from
That's not true.
replayed on
It was not true.
this episode.
But you said I was sick when I wasn't sick.
Which you actually said.
When I called you a sick bitch, I was saying you were sick in the head.
You're sick in the head for thinking anybody gonna believe that shit.
Well, okay, well. You're sick in the head.
Hold on.
I think it's
You're a liar.
I think
You
it's
got
a
caught.
low fucking blow for a group of black men to attack anybody on something like that. Just like, you know, he didn't say he didn't feel comfortable talking about his personal thing. To attack him over something like that is too much. Those are personal things. Just like going talking about my mom. Baby, I didn't say nothing about your family.
We'll talk about your
Y'all called my mother a fucking rat. You said I call y'all a rat, my mom was a fucking rat who breeds weak ass pussies. That's what the two of you fucking said.
Who said that?
On live. Go rewatch your live.
I just think that.
Oh, right.
But nonetheless, they've taken things too
What's your
far. And
brand?
when I heard
If I call you a rat, I'm
that,
sorry,
all I
but I
saw was.
And let's just
He
say,
apologized.
because I don't play with the
He don't care about the
I appreciate
If I did call you
I
a rat,
genuinely
yeah,
appreciate
likewise.
I just felt like it was too far. I don't
You really
really
feel like she would say sick like that?
I don't
like,
think she's coming sick like that. I don't think she's
sticking in mind.
We were talking about her lying and her getting caught in every lie.
I don't think nobody understands when you were sick.
We weren't. The conversation at that very motherfucking moment.
It wasn't about what you being sick?
She was screaming at me, telling me to pick the back up. We were not discussing me. Any lies. So to say that I was sick in the head,
I only brought that to them, the paper, just to show them that.
but you didn't care to show them because it was. I know. She was screaming.
Because that's one of the only issue I have.
Okay.
Is that sometimes you do go too far. Other than that, because I was like, damn, we cool, but you sometimes it's like a little kid come out. Or
When I'm being
let me not
attacked.
say kid, because that's disrespectful. It's just like
When I'm being attacked.
because it's just like it's not, I can like it's just like
Not you, but when I'm being
but
attacked.
it's like when I said my
You
what was
said it, when we're talking, we're cool.
But when I did my depression conversation,
Right.
you said he's not depressed, he's lonely.
Okay, mental health is serious, so I won't be funny and say that he's not depressed, which I think he's not depressed, he's just lonely, but yeah, I really think depression is real.
Reggie, what about you said about me?
But my depression, like that's ridiculous. And you said he's not depressed, he's lonely.
And like I said, I was not supposed to play about that.
But you played right after you said it. It was hard to say it. I think that's the right word.
You're right.
Contradictory.
No, so you said because Rico said.
Or it's safe to know to say that this particular group has a delivery issue. We say things in delivery.
Like when I don't find me ever cook up.
No, it's just
No, see, keep your word over there. I love your snake, Adrian.
No. I'm clarifying so that you can understand your reality.
Every time somebody says something about Rico, you have a rebuttal. You have a rebuttal. Every time something's been brought up about me, you have a rebuttal. So it seems like you're friends.
What you
Reggie, I'm listening. I'm listening, Reggie.
Then when the tables are turned, you play victim. You just when I'm being attacked.
It doesn't matter. I think we all do that combination. So can we do that?
It's because
this whole casting did that.
But no, that's my only thing. Everybody, but that's not. I feel like we bump heads because I really want to like. I was like, we have our moments where we get cool. We have our moments we cool. But then it's always something.
If your mouth is reckless 24/7, I would fuck with you. But the problem that I have is it's reckless when it's convenient for you. And then when the tables are turned,
this motherfucker. You always got something to say.
And when have I ever rescinded anything?
You always got something to say. First of all, you always got something to say off camera, but then when you get around a bitch, it's okay, cool. And then I look at some cameras and you just said some shady ass shit. Damn, I thought we was there. I thought we was there. No, you do not. Bitch, you be my best friend in my face. You throw your little cute shade, but when you get on that camera,
okay, so please elaborate.
Continue, Jamal.
Please elaborate.
Y'all watch the show. Y'all see it.
I elaborate because if I say, hey Rico, bitch, I ain't seen you in a long time, that was fast.
So before we wrap up, I just want to say, no, listen. So the show is called On the Rise. It's about elevating and becoming better individuals for ourselves. Trap house music on.
Great. I actually have a couple of songs. Been working on it. Been in the studio. I don't do shit. I'm not really on the rise.
Don't want to.
Oh no, I'm definitely not. Trust me. When it comes down to music, I got this. And there you go.
Yeah, you
cold people, like nothing on the side. It's all 100%. And you saw it on the show.
I want to ask you a question though before I go down the line. Dex, what was in that bag? Because you went for that bag. So you was going for your bag?
It was some candy.
Oh, you was going to give Jesus candy?
Some Nina. Have you ever taken that?
No, I don't want it.
Some hot legs.
I don't want that. I do not want that. So like I was saying before you walk back on the show, it's not On the Rise, it's about elevating and becoming better individuals for ourselves. What are some things that you work on?
I mean, we seen a couple of different things that I'm actually was doing on the show when it came down to event planning and also just promoting the Atlas creation. Now I'm actually working on my own venue and my own storefront. So that's the next thing the next venture that I actually have going on.
Okay. Jeremiah, you still playing that organ?
I don't play.
Oh,
I don't play no. I don't play
the tambourine.
I don't.
Big.
No, I'm actually right now working on a show, stage play, as well as a short film or something. I'm a musical theater kid, but I do sing in the show. I don't play this show.
You want to sing something right now?
We done went down that road.
Okay, here we go. What's going on with you?
Well, actually, music for me is at a standstill right now. I changed my name for legal purposes. I signed a distribution deal with a company that didn't want to invest into me with the name Pretty Rico because Pretty Rico was already a person that was established. So I changed it to Pretty Key, moving stuff over, doing that. And as far as, I want to play my music.
What are your pronouns? I don't think I asked you that.
It doesn't matter. I wake up to be a boy, I'll be a boy.
Is she
I wake up to be a girl, it's that bitch.
Well, I don't think non-binary.
That term is big now, non-binary, but I've been saying it for years, but I just don't want to use it anymore because it's like, everybody says
It's okay. It's a part of
it. It is a part of it. It's like people throw shade,
Do you want to be trans?
No. It's just
exactly.
You just rough. Like see, they don't even bitch trans the same way I say.
See, I was explaining to you.
Exactly, explaining to Jermaine what
And what was the question?
He asked, what does that mean?
No,
he didn't know what it meant. He genuinely didn't know what it meant.
They were being shady. Okay, Reggie, what's going on here? What music?
Music, I'm actually just to start, I'm actually started rehearsing for another play.
Okay.
And then the play is turning into a TV series that I'm turning into a TV series that they're producing. And season 3.
Right.
Definitely giving you this.
Shawty O'Neal.
G, what's going on with you? What's going on the rise? On the rise for you?
I really don't have nothing on the rise. I'm working on my
myself, becoming a family man and a child.
Just bettering yourself.
I'm bettering myself and learning not to react to everything. It's like I said earlier, it's not quite there.
Adrian, what's on the roster?
Ironically, I am entertaining some endeavors that I have not spoken into existence. I'm very private when it comes to my job, only because it is very public. So I'm very private, but what I'm trying to do, Randy, is very much over there, is basically just build an application for the people on the other side of this. I do feel like a lot of people in the world are mistreated when they lack knowledge. So I feel like I got the knowledge, I'm going to support them. I'm going to be your voice, which I always have to say. But I'm going to be y'all voice, and I'm going to go after the people that mistreat y'all. Because I think that somebody needs to have somebody to fight.
And last but surely not least, Jaden, what's on the roster for you?
Just continuing to work this job. It's been a fucking mess, and then working on the skincare and clothing.
So, season 3, who's coming back? We don't know yet.
I guess we gotta wait till that.
I guess so. So that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for watching On the Rise Season 2 reunion, and that is a wrap.